if words and images run on autopilot when they enter your subconscious mind, and if everything in your subconscious mind creates your personality and is the reason why you act how you act on a daily basis, and if everything that's in your subconscious dictates what your thoughts are in your mind, and your thoughts dictate your perception, then that means you are not your thoughts, and the personality that you have isn't you. Your personality was created, the ego. The personality and thoughts you have is your false self. If images and words that go into your subconscious create the thoughts we have on a day to day basis, then this means we have a false self, the ego. And if the thoughts in our mind isn't truly ourself, then that would mean if we do the opposite, if we brought the brain to have no thoughts, then that would mean there would be complete silence in our mind and the true self would appear. This you do by going into meditation. Since whatever words slash images that goes in the subconscious creates your personality slash thoughts, that means you aren't who you say you are. You aren't Billy, Cindy, or Brandon, because the words and images that enter your subconscious is what made Cindy or Brandon have the thoughts slash personality that he or she has today. Everything you consume is packed with thoughts, because everything you eat, the body decodes and reads it and carries out the command of the food you just ate. The food gives information to the cells, aka the food gives thoughts to the cells, and since the body is controlled by thoughts, the cells carry out the command slash thoughts of the food you just ate. So if someone is creating your food in a lab, that means they can implant the thoughts that they want in your mind, and in return they change your personality and they make you their living controllable machine. Or you could eat immortal foods that was here before man and his lab made food from nowadays, where this immortal food will have the thoughts in it from whom created it. And who created immortal foods? Of course, the creator, the universe. Meaning, if you eat immortal foods or natural foods, then you will have immortal thoughts or God thoughts. Foods are like programs. When we intake them, they download into the body, and the information that we just got spreads throughout the entire body, and we become that. So if foods are programs, then that means we have a motherboard in our bodies so it can run the programs. And if the motherboard in our bodies run these programs from the foods and so forth, then that means we can tap into the motherboard in our body. So in and so forth, then that means we can tap into the motherboard in our bodies to find our true selves and the answers we seek. Because it's the motherboard that runs everything. And since we were born on Earth with this original motherboard in us, then that means the motherboard still has its original programming from the creator that created it. Meaning that we could get information from the creator just by tapping into this organic motherboard.